Have you ever wondered what can bring an underperforming stock seemingly back from the dead? Now, lucky for us, IBD founder William O'Neill studied what makes the difference between a market leader and laggard, and there's one key ingredient that can kickstart a stock's performance. In his best-selling book, How to Make Money in Stocks, O'Neill writes, "It takes something new to produce a startling advance in the price of a stock." Now, this something new can be a new company, a new product, or in the case of Ford Motor, a new CEO by the name of Jim Farley. Farley took over as Ford's CEO on October 1st, 2020. And as you can see on this handy MarketSmith chart here, Ford stock wasn't looking so great. The company's shares sank about 40% under Jim Hackett, who served as the CEO between 2017 and 2020. Now, this is what Motor Trend had to say about the company under Hackett's tenure. And I quote, "Ford was perceived as having lost its way and fallen behind the competition, with weak leadership, a frustrating lack of transparency, and scant details behind vague promises." Ouch. But all of that has changed under Jim Farley.
Years from now, I believe we'll look back on this day with a lot of pride.
Farley, who's known as a big car guy, joined Ford back in 2007, and he's held a number of executive positions within the company. He led Ford's global markets unit and was president of new businesses, technology, and strategy. Farley was also the chief operating officer before being promoted to CEO. And fun fact, his cousin is the late comedian Chris Farley. So what's Farley done to manage Ford's turnaround? First, he acted quickly to streamline management and operations, and he's credited with building a more robust product pipeline. After the disastrous release of the 2020 Ford Explorer, Ford has successfully rolled out the Mustang Mach-E, the Bronco and Bronco Sport editions, the Ford Maverick pickup, and of course, the highly anticipated all-electric F-150 Lightning. Farley has also aggressively pivoted Ford toward high-growth areas like electric vehicles. Now, this was all part of the Ford Plus turnaround plan that was put out in May 2021. And later that year, Ford said that it would boost spending on EV production to $30 billion by 2025. And just recently, Ford announced they would put $20 billion more into reorganizing the company for an electric future. And the company projects that about 40% of US sales will be electric vehicles by the end of the decade. Now, to achieve this strategic goal, Ford is adding assembly plants that will only focus on producing electric vehicles. And one big change that Farley made from his predecessor is that Ford will make their own electric vehicle batteries. The company is putting about $11 billion into two facilities in Tennessee and Kentucky that will focus solely on developing EV batteries, and that's in partnership with South Korea's SK Innovation. Another piece of Ford's growth strategy: growing the commercial vehicle business unit. More states like California and Colorado are passing legislation which requires the state fleets to be all electric. Now, this isn't just a shift in policy, but it also represents a huge business opportunity, and it's one that Ford really wants to take the lead in by developing electric trucks and delivery vans. Ford is also working on autonomous delivery vehicles in partnership with Argo AI and Walmart. So as you can see, Farley has really accelerated Ford's transition into a lot of high-growth areas, and he's earned a lot of accolades for it, including Motor Trend's 2022 Person of the Year award. And more importantly for investors, Wall Street has also viewed his leadership very favorably. Now, let's go back to our handy MarketSmith chart, and if you remember, when Farley took over, Ford stock was trading around the $675 price level. In his first full year as CEO, shares saw triple-digit gains. Ford stock peaked at a high of $25.87 in mid-January, a price level it hasn't seen since the year 2000. This turnaround story is a great reminder of why investors should always keep an eye out for the new. But of course, that's not the only important thing when you're considering buying a stock. Many other factors like technical action and market trend need to be considered before you make a purchase. But Ford's turnaround is one great example of how new management can really revive a lagging stock. Hey everyone, Alexis here. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more content like this, and let me know what companies and sectors are on your radar. I'd really like to know. Just leave them in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.